So if you don't want to get wet, all you need to do is stand back against those silver hammer. All right, just like just about everyone. You guys ready to have some fun?
Yeah.
Hi guys, my name's Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Right behind me, my lovely assistant Kara.
Hi, Kara.
We'd like to welcome you here to Disney Hollywood Studios Backlot Tour. We're going to begin your tour right here in our special effects water tank. Now, water tanks like this continue to play a major role in action films today. We're the explosive out-of-control mayhem you see in movies like Crimson Tide, The Rock, and of course Pearl Harbor. They're all created using large-scale, mechanical, and physical effects just like these. The action was then filmed in a carefully planned sequence of events. Well, normally we'd be filming our own action sequence called Harbor Attacks using many of the same effects that Michael Bay used in his films, but unfortunately, due to the cold weather, we're not able to bring you that full production. However, I am able to show you some of the special effects that we used in that sequence. Would you guys like to see those special effects?
Yeah.
Great. The first effect that I'm going to show you guys is water change. These buckets are pressurized up to 100 pounds per square inch. Next, I'm going to show you some bullet hits. Now, these have been programmed in time to match the continuity of our visuals that you see on screen, and then we line them up with the pattern of our sound effects. Last but not least, Kara's personal favorite physical effect, of course, is fire, which must be lighted at the precise moment, because it takes a lot of time on set to reset those charges, and of course, the number one consideration on timing is always the safety of our cast and crew. Now, normally, this is the part of the show where we would have picked 4 great volunteers out of the audience. We would have had a great captain. We would have been behind the helm here at our PC boat. We would have had 2 wacky deckhands, which would have been the comic relief. We'd be throwing them all kinds of little things that can happen they have to deal with. But by any means, the star of our show would definitely be our mechanic who would have a seat here. And as the director, I would be explaining to him right now that he's about to take on a little bit of water. And because we are Disney and we do everything big, a little bit of water here means 1,000 gallons of water. Does anybody want to volunteer to sit in that seat right now? By the way, the water is about 60 degrees. Well, here comes in. Oh, let's see. Let's show hands. How many want to nominate somebody else in their party? Wow, a lot more hands went up. Let me give you a little hint here. When you're at Disney World and you volunteer somebody else, you always get the witch up. But seriously, if you guys ever come back or you're back here when we're warmer weather and you want to volunteer to be in our show, the age requirement is 16, and we'd be more than happy to have you just come up in the front and tell us that you want to participate in the show. Now, since we didn't bring in the full production, we do have a little extra time on our hands. Would you guys like to see the special effects again?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's play a game and see how well you're paying attention. I know you're on vacation. What was the first effect I showed you? Water cannon. Those blood pressure items 100 pounds per square inch. What was the next one? Bullet hit. Okay, and then the third one was kind of tricky.
Sound effect.
Sound effect. I heard somebody say. All right, so we all know what the fourth one is, fire. But the problem is, see, we make a lot of noise up here when we're doing a normal shoot. And since we didn't make all that noise, Shuttles doesn't know that you guys are coming down. So we're going to have to let them know. I'm going to count down from 3. When I get to 1, I want you guys to yell fire. You guys ready for this? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
All right,